been meaning to do a test of the Threads app on iOS, and it's been a little over a month that the app launched. Initially, it was not well received in the accessibility community because, especially notably, it missed the alt text authoring capabilities that it has now. It was recently introduced about a week ago, I think, and I wanted to look at a little more deeply because I haven't actually dug into other features aside from alt text. I have voice control turned on my iPad, which is running Threads via the iOS app. Voice control just lets you interact with controls via their accessible names and accessibility roles with your voice. Show names. So the first thing I want to do is go to my following feed. And I immediately notice that there's no control on that button at the top to toggle that tab panel. So instead I'll have to use the grid. And the only way I know that this is possible is because I'm a touch user. So there's no affordance for me to discover this feature, but show grid, 2, 9, tap 6. So I'm already in following show names. Okay, so there's no labels on these tabs either, which means that the only way I can switch between the two, another affordance that I've learned and maybe pretty obvious, is swipe right. Okay, so a miss there from the Threads team. I think we'd all like to see those tabs and controls labeled and easier to discover. What else? Oh, I mentioned earlier alt text. I wanted to try that out. Show names. Tap create post. Testing, voice control, post authoring, comma, with alt text. Delete previous 2 words. Delete previous 2 words. Alt text. Show names. Tap add attachment. Show numbers. Tap 4. Tap done. Swipe up. Tap alt. A Maine Coon kitten with gray fur and tufted ears, comma, crouching and looking curiously. Tap done. Okay. Swipe up. Tap post. Tap view. Show names. Okay, so our alt text was applied. We were able to go through the post authoring process with voice control. Voice control is an interesting proxy for screen reader accessibility. So it's not entirely the case, but most of that create post workflow and the other features that I showed would be accessible to a screen reader user, with the exception of those tabs, because they're not labeled. They might not even be buttons in the UI. So definitely an opportunity there. And I'll let you know if I come up with anything else.